ice cream, cheesecake, cakes, whatever you want your strawberry sauce in. This is so good. Hey everybody, it's me, Hetty, and you know what we're making because you can see the title. I mentioned it in the previous video. So without further ado, let's get started. I have 2 heaping cups of strawberries. Why do I have 2 heaping cups? I usually use in between 2 and 2.5 every time. And this one, I had a couple of them that were bad in it, so it did not yield what I needed it to. Let me light the fire under my little burner here. I have 1/3 cup of sugar. I have 1.5 teaspoons vanilla extract. Like I always say, yes, I do make my own vanilla extract. And you know what? I think I'll edit that out if you can't. Can you look up in there? What? Going the wrong way. Can you see those little seeds in there? I hope you can. If you can't, I'm going to edit that out. But anyway, I'm going to wait until I take that heat off. Now, I've got this. It's going to be on a medium high heat. Medium now. And I'm going to show you what I do. Now these, it seems like it's going to sizzle for a minute. I'm just getting going right on this, aren't I? Anyway, this was a pound of strawberries. The kids kind of got into a few of them and a couple of them were bad. So I did yield, like I said, 2 like heaping cups, so just shy of 2.5 cups. And this is what I have in mind. And I want you to see, I will zoom in on this with the editing. They're already starting to give up some juice. And we're going to just keep going on with this. And we're going to cook these down. And it takes anywhere in between, say, 10 to 14 minutes for me when I'm doing this. So naturally, I'm not going to carry you through all of this, but I want you to see it's already getting hot. Look at all that juice. And I come in when it's time. It's not time yet. Now I use a wooden spoon for this. Now you know I used a whisk with that chocolate, but for this I'm using a wooden spoon. Anyway, I come in with my potato masher. And I like some of them big, and when I cut them, I don't cut them uniform either. I like mine to be big, small, medium, you name it. Then I want some just to cook down into the juice. So that's what I do. So when it's time, say in about 5 minutes, I might come in and give a couple of mashes. If you want to, when they're getting done, just come in and mash them up against the side of your pan. I just have better luck, and it's much easier for me to do it with a potato masher. That's just the honest truth. So potato mashers are good for a lot more than mashing potatoes. All right, I've brought this up to a boil. I'm going to cut it down just to a little medium heat. There we go. We're going to just simmer this now on the high side of medium. I don't want it to keep bubbling. I'm going to let it, you see how it's bubbling now? It's not like a rolling boil like this, like that. Do you see that? I've cut it down where, I'm going to show you this before I cut away. I'm looking in the camera to do this, so bear with me. Okay, as you can see, it's slowed down. It is not to a rolling boil now, but it's going really well up against the edges. Look, before we go, since I've been here talking, look at this. Look how much juice has already come out of those wonderful strawberries. And look, this isn't the height of strawberry season anymore. This is September. If you need to, you may want to tweak your sugar a little bit. I'm using 1/3. I think tasting the strawberries, I think I can get away with 1/3 cup of sugar. Sometimes if you're getting those sour strawberries, you'll need to maybe go up to 1/2 cup. I wouldn't go more than that, really. You don't want it to be sickeningly sweet. It's about the strawberries, enhancing the flavor of the strawberries. But at the height of strawberry season, I mean, sometimes you just use a scant 1/3 cup, really. I mean, you don't need that much. They taste great without all, 10 gallons of sugar added in. But anyway, I don't want to ramble, but I do want to share with y'all what I do know. I've been making this for many, 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 many years, just like the Hershey's chocolate syrup. I can't tell you how many years I've been making that, since even before I had kids. So that's a long time. Anyway, I'm rambling, so I'll bring you back when I'm going to mash these. All right, I'll see you. Okay, it's been several minutes now. I don't know, about 5, 6 maybe. And I'm going to show you. Of course, I love this. Now, y'all know y'all seen my crazy, I don't know how I keep ending up with all this crazy lime green stuff I have. It's not my choice. No offense against people who like lime green, but even way back when I was a teenager and had my hope chest started, and I got that, I still use it to this day. Well, I'm out of reach because of my microphone, but y'all seen me use that green handled wavy looking potato masher, and I've got my mama's potato masher, but I've also got my grandmother's potato masher. This is my grandmother Gertie, and I loved this because it's got this kind of little V shape on it. And for something like these strawberries, I can come in, I don't even have to go over the whole thing. I just make 3 or 4 little passes. Look at that. Because like I said before to y'all, I like having, excuse me for whacking on you on the video, because I know that's loud. I apologize. I didn't mean to do that. Maybe I'll turn that volume down right there when I'm hitting that on the side of the pan. I don't think about it. Okay, anyway, so you saw me do that. And now basically we're going to keep simmering this till it starts to thicken up. I think in about 5 minutes we're going to be there. So I will bring you back then. I want to show you. I don't know if it's too hot. You might not can see. But yeah, you can see. You see how some of them are mashed and some of them aren't? And that's just the way we want it. Okay, so I'll bring you back about 5 minutes. Well, I'll check the consistency then. I'm still stirring it. I hadn't walked away from it just because I'm not on camera. All right, I'll bring you back. Okay, I've just turned the heat off. As you can see, this didn't take long. It's only been about 4 minutes after I just talked to you in the previous segment. See how thick this has gotten? And it's going to thicken a little more upon standing, so I don't want to keep going and just cook it to death. There's just really no reason. So now in goes my 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla. We'll stir, give that a really nice stir. Okay, thank you, wooden spoon. You did really wonderfully. I'll move you to the side. This is still very hot. So I am going to slide the burner up out of the way so I can bring the pan down. This is still hot, but I've got my canning jar here. This is a clean canning jar and clean canning funnel. And I've switched to my little rubber spoon spatula. I love this thing. I make eggs with them and everything. I've switched a lot in the last few years as I've been on this journey with y'all. Find new things. Some things I use that my mama used as a young bride, my grandmother used from the 40s and 50s and 60s and even way before I was born. Well, I mean, I was born in the 60s. But anyway. All right, I don't normally eat on camera. No smacking required. That will, that's going to knock your socks off. Gotta let this cool. I'm going to let it sit here about 20 minutes. And then I'll show you some on some ice cream. Okay, I'll bring you back. Ooh, y'all, this was so good. It really, really was. I love strawberry topping. It might be one of my favorites. I've done blueberry. I've done chocolate. I think next is caramel. But I hope y'all make you a yummy banana split with this. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. I would sure appreciate it. And I will see y'all next time. Bye.